Hello, good evening. It's Sunday, and this is our week 3 check-in. We are officially 3 weeks down with this crazy COVID-19 coronavirus self-isolation, quarantine, whatever you want to call it. I think we barely survived this week. It was a little crazy. We came off of spring break on Monday and just trying to find that groove of work and school, and we're at home. Just kind of, Monday was hard. I think Monday we didn't even eat dinner until about almost 8:15. It just, I had to give myself a little reality check over, what my expectations for myself should be, and have those match what my work expectations are. And so it was a little bit of a learning curve this week. I did get to go into work a few days. I went in on Tuesday just to work on some things for my students and get ready for our next packet of work that went out. And then Wednesday I went in and I helped put packets together and prepare them for students. But now my district has changed the recommendations and requirements for going into work. So I don't think that will be happening again for a while. My badge actually won't even work to get into the building. I have to set up with an administrator just to even go up there. So working from our building really isn't an option anymore. If we can go up there, we can't stay more than 30 minutes. So, this is 100% from home at this point. And so it's been a lot to learn and a lot to deal with. So at the beginning of the week, we were just all kind of on each other's nerves, and it didn't help that it's been rainy pretty much every day this week. At some point in the day, it's rain and it's so muddy and gross. Yesterday wasn't so bad. It was cloudy, but not so rainy. Today was perfect, and we spent a lot of time outside. We haven't been going to the park this week. We just really been trying to stay away. And I know one of the schools in town, I'm not sure if all of them, but one of the schools that I work at had padlocked the playground. And I get it. And, we were going and we weren't using the equipment. We were just using the basketball court and the walking track. But I don't know if we'll continue to do that or not. We didn't this week, but we were kind of busy, so, and it was rainy. I did have to go into the store a few times this week, once on Tuesday, and it wasn't that bad. I just had to run in just for a few things. I was in town anyway with work, and it wasn't that bad. But I had to go yesterday to pick up like several things, and I'll just insert a little picture here showing what I looked like going in. So I don't have a mask, but I do have like I don't know what it is. It's like a versatile thing. You can wear it as a scarf or, I don't know, different things. And so anyway, I had that over my face, and the CDC did, make new recommendations that those are better than nothing. And so I went ahead and complied with that and felt kind of silly, but luckily there were lots of other people in the store wearing some sort of cover over their face. So it wasn't too bad. We've spent some time at my mother-in-law's. They are also self-distancing. We're self-distancing, so why not do it together at times? we live really close, and they're my in-laws. So we have felt okay about going around them. They haven't been going around anybody else. We've been trying to, do our thing. So I feel okay about that. Hadley and I did one morning when it wasn't raining, took a wonderful walk, and we walked about 2 miles, I guess, a little over 2 miles. It was so great. I just needed to be reminded of how beautiful the place is that I live, how lucky I am that we can get out and walk around. And so I'll put in a little clip of our walk here. She had a really good time, kind of talking through everything. So here's that. What are we doing?
Going on a little walk.
It is very bright out here.
Very.
And kind of cool, but not to where you need a jacket. And
I just brought mine just in case.
And it's really nice. We're enjoying the outdoors. It's a beautiful morning. We just wanted to share with you a little bit of the scenery we get on our walks.
I love that little mountain. It's so pretty.
It's so pretty out here. What are you looking at now, Hadley?
Horses.
The horses.
I've always wanted to go horseback riding. My favorite one is I saw
I hear a bunch of little chicks in the trees too. We're about to have chicks where?
in our mailbox.
In our mailbox.
My favorite one is probably that brown and
It's
white
called a
one.
paint horse.
What?
It's called a paint horse.
My favorite one is probably that white one, and my second one is probably that brown and white one.
And I will throw in here, I'm doing this weekly recap by myself because Hadley is hanging out with her daddy today. So they actually went on a little drive this evening. They tried to take the boat out and my husband pulled up to the boat dock and he said there were tons of people. So he promptly turned around and came right back. And so she was kind of disappointed that they didn't get to go out on the boat today, but people, like it's a problem in Arkansas right now. Like they're having to shut down trails in different places because people are congregating in those areas, state parks and places like that. And so, yes, we want to get outside. We want to enjoy the weather, but let's be smart about no more than 10 people in an area. And my husband said that there was just people crowded. And so not smart at all. I did a thing this week. We have a trip booked for June, the middle of June, and out of just, I don't know, insanity or just sheer unbridled optimism, I added the Disney dining plan to our reservation. We had kind of gone back and forth on whether or not we were going to add it. We added it. And then I made a couple of more dining reservations because we have it now. So hopefully I won't have to go back in the future and cancel those. But right now Disney is still allowing people to book from June 1st on. We're going toward the middle of June. So we're hoping that that's still going to happen. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see, today has probably been the best day all week, just because of how beautiful the weather was. We spent a lot of time outside, doing some yard work, raking leaves, weed eating, that kind of things. I'm kind of sore this evening because of that. I took the dogs on a walk. It was such a nice day. And then on Thursday, I put together our new patio furniture and our new grill. And once we get our space all cleaned up the way we want it, we'll have to show what we did. But we ate outside this morning for breakfast. It was a little chilly, but then we ate outside again for dinner and we used our new grill, had steak and shrimp and grilled veggies. And so that was a lot of fun. We've been outside most of the day. We did break out. Hayden downloaded the Disney Parks the Play Disney Parks app. I have it on my phone, but I wanted to record us playing some of the games, and they were so fun. Like, we sat down at the table for lunch today, and I was like, you know what, while we eat lunch, let's check out this app and the different games that Disney has available right now. Because normally you have to be in the parks to play most of the games. And so it was really fun. And so I'll put in some clips of some of the different games that we played here. All right, this does say it's one player, but we're going to play all together. All right, so Mickey's Adventure. Play.
Should I step on her?
Oh, what's happening? Ooh.
Knit, Minnie, knit. And answer the trivia questions to inspire Minnie to create knitted masterpieces as far as the eye can see.
All right, let's see. All right, who is this mysterious figure? Select the answer before time runs out.
This is gonna be really easy.
All right, who is that?
I'm pretty sure that's.
It looks like Mickey.
No.
It's Minnie. It's Minnie.
It looks like Goofy.
Okay, and then I'll
Okay, next.
I'll insert it. Yeah.
All right.
No.
All right, click OK. All right, Mickey and I just love going on adventures together, like when we explored an ancient pharaoh's tomb in this country. Where would you explore an ancient pharaoh's tomb?
I know this.
Answer it, Hayden.
Okay. Here, he knows.
Egypt. Okay, so we played the Minnie Mouse trivia, and look, we beat Minnie, Mickey, Donald, and Goofy. And which one did you choose?
Andy's board game blast.
Andy's board game press. And let's see, 2 to 5 players. So this is a multi-game one. I added the kids in so we can all play together. Okay, race the others to the end. Tap a card to start.
Here. Who's going first? Going first.
Okay, 4. Greener pastures. I don't know what that means.
We are timed, unfortunately.
Yeah.
How are you so good at those?
I'm not.
You're so good at them. I see a way. Hayden, there's a really easy way. Well, no, there's
You have to use all the parts. Okay, the next game is a bowling game. So we have to knock over Bo Peep's sheep. So, Did I get them all?
Yeah.
All right, that
The
one.
3-star one.
Let's see. So if you find yourself just sitting around the house, nothing to do, download that app. Some of the games are a lot of fun, and we had played it like 30 minutes by the time we knew what had happened. It was so much fun. The kids also, we got some fun Oreos to try. Oreo has started coming out with all of these fun different flavors. Whereas before you could just get like regular stuffed or double stuffed. And so my favorite are the thin Oreos with this pistachio filling. They're so good. But I saw the Trolls World Tour edition and thought that the kids would think those were really fun. And so they have Pop Rocks inside. They do taste just like regular Oreos, but the Pop Rocks made it a lot of fun. So here's a clip of the kids trying those. All right, so we got these new Oreos to try, and they're Trolls World Tour Edition, and they have Pop Rocks in them.
Yes.
So let's eat them.
Yeah. It kind of smells like birthday cake.
I think they're just supposed to be regular
Or
flavor. In fact, I just ate one. I don't know if you can hear the Pop Rocks.
I hear them.
It just tastes like regular Oreo, but it has a really nice Well, it has Pop Rocks in them. All right, go ahead, eat it. Hadley's gonna eat. Oh, I wanted to look at the middle. Can you see? Take the cookie off.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see in the middle. I would just eat it. I don't want to see it in your mouth. It has little Pop Rocks inside.
Yeah, it tastes like a normal Oreo.
Yeah, but
It has Pop Rocks.
it has Pop Rocks, which makes for an interesting eat. Do you like them? Would you eat them again?
Yeah.
Of course, they taste like Oreos. We love Oreos. And really the last thing that I wanted to mention that we did this week is, and actually it was something we started today. Remember, like, I don't remember if it was in last week's video or the video before. It had to have been last week's video because over spring break, the kids got a surprise shipment of Disney stuff. And in that shipment was a 1,000-piece puzzle. We broke that out today and started on it. And oh my gosh, it is going to be hard. First of all, it's in the shape of a Mickey head, like Mickey ears and head. So it's not your traditional, like, find your corners kind of thing. And the pieces are so small. The dimensions on this puzzle are like 25 by 20. And the pieces are so tiny. So it's going to take us a while to put it together, but we did make a little bit of headway in it today. We started out by just trying to sort the pieces, and then we have like a schematic going of, you know, like kind of like a map of these pieces are for this and these pieces are for that. But Hallie and I had a good time doing that. We did that for probably about 45 minutes earlier, and just kind of made a little bit of headway in it. But I think it's going to take us a while. So here's what that puzzle looks like. And here's how we're putting it together. All right, so we are going to start our puzzle. We're really excited about it. We have this big piece of cardboard.
Kind of wet.
Yeah, I got a little bit wet, but it's okay everywhere else. From a shipping box from the lawn furniture, the patio furnitures that we got. So we're going to use it to build our puzzle. Okay, so I'm thinking it's going to take a million years to put this together because look how tiny the pieces are. They're like the size of fingertips.
They're like the size of, they're almost the size of my pinky, which my pinky
Yeah, so I'm thinking
so
the
small.
best thing to start with is to start sorting them maybe. Oh my gosh, this is going to take forever. All right, to try to, look, you can see all my elbow creases. To try to sort it better, we have drawn and tried to label the different landmarks on the puzzle to help us sort it. And that's pretty much our week in a nutshell. It was not a very eventful week. A lot of time was spent working and doing school stuff. But I do want to talk a little bit before I go about like some of the anxiety that I was feeling at the beginning. Not so much about the virus itself, or even about having to isolate and practice social distancing, but just about the uncertainty. Like I am a planner. I like to know what's going to happen, when it's going to happen, well in advance. And so dealing with that has been kind of a struggle for me. I think that's why Monday starting back to work was so hard for me, and why I just was in a funk most of the day, is that this is so new and this wasn't something that was planned. It was just kind of sprung on us. And so I've been having to deal with that in the ways that I know are good for me. Because it has been creating some anxiety, and then not really having the people that, you know I can vent these things to in front of me, has been a little stressful too. And then being in the house from all the rain has been creating its own little thing. So I don't know. I guess, what are you guys feeling? If you're watching this and you care what I have to say and you care what we're doing, how are you guys coping in your families? Like, is it creating a lot of anxiety for your kids, for you? I know tomorrow, I don't know. Tomorrow the governor is supposed to be announcing something about the school year for the rest of the year. So we'll see how that goes. And tomorrow I've got to work again and trying to find that groove of working from home and what that's how that has to look like, and for me to be productive. So we'll see how tomorrow goes. But that's all for tonight. Thank you for listening to my banter. If you've made it this long, remember to subscribe, give us a thumbs up on this video, and don't forget to join us on our next adventure. We have some really fun things planned this week to try to break up our monotony. So make sure to tune in next. I promise I'll have it up by Sunday. This video probably won't be up till Monday. It is Sunday right now. But tune in next Sunday for our next Sunday scoop. Hadley will be with me for that one for sure. I'll make sure of it. And join us on our next adventure. And thanks for watching. Bye.